My name is Claire Apps. My position here is, I've got many hats, I'm afraid. I've been a service user, I'm a tutor for creative writing, I'm a volunteer, I'm also what we call the FRAG coordinator, which is fundraising and awareness. We do social events like bingo, quiz nights, anything like that really that goes on. And if there's things going on at half term, summer times, we'll do things for children, crafts, events, cooking, and I help organise all that with the help of Sarah Oakley, the tutor applicational manager. And I'm also the MOP, which is the Moving On Project coordinator. So I've got many hats basically. And I have got reactive depression and personality disorders because of life events that have happened, and I had a really bad relapse and ended up in hospital because they were trying to help me with medication and it didn't work. So I came here, and because of the help I did receive from here, I wanted to sort of say thank you. And that's why I ended up going down this route of helping other women. And I can also relate to them because of sharing the same life experiences as them. Asha has given me and other service users the opportunity to get back onto our feet, because that's the ethos of the Asha as a whole, to help vulnerable women to get back into living life, getting back onto our feet, going back out there and sort of saying, I am a person, I am acceptable. It's building your self-confidence, your self-esteem, learning coping strategies by going on courses, things like the Freedom Programme, which looks at domestic violence, and actually understanding that, hang on, it's not your fault that you've just been beaten up. It's the process of how an abuser works. It's quite horrifying actually how an abuser does work, and realising what they do to you without realising it, because it doesn't just happen in seconds, it's over the course of a period of time. It's quite an eye-opener. But it isn't just that. You can have on confidence building courses. Some people have had life experiences where they haven't had a mother to help teach them to cook, so I've got a cooking group. 2-3 years now that I've started doing acrylic painting, and it's actually helping me to relax. So I found my little niche to do it that way. I'd isolated myself completely, didn't have any friends, nothing, and to talk to somebody was the most frightening thing I'd ever done. The relief, I was helping other people, and the joy in their faces, I was so relieved I could help somebody. Yeah, I am a survivor, but I like the word phoenix. It's something that has been created, a beautiful, legendary bird has come out of it, and I'd rather use that at the end of the day. And I always say that to the women here, we are phoenixes. Yeah, something bad's happened, but we are something special that's come out of the ashes. The steering group for the MOP project has that ethos, and it goes further, that we can help these women who come through as service users to become volunteers. But it goes further than that, that they can move on from Asha and they can then go to external agencies and hopefully get back onto employment. I don't want to go into further. I'm happy here helping the women here, and that's my employment and working with the people, because that's my area of expertise for me, and I really enjoy it. But helping the women who do come through and seeing them coming out at the other end is my happiness, my joy. And if Asha wasn't here tomorrow, I dread to think what would be happening to those other women who have been abused. who've got depression, where would they be? Where would they go? What would happen to them? It would be a bigger worry for me. The hospitals would be filled more so with the psychotic women, because where would they be going? We try and help women who've got depression and hopefully keep them out of having a crisis, help them from going and ending up in hospital. Women who've been abused, we give them the training to see what abuse is about, keep them out of hospital because they've been beaten up, keeping and protecting their children so they don't get taken away by social services. So we're doing not just the women, but we're also protecting the outer social climate and helping their children, their families. And it's been fantastic that Asha doesn't really cost that much. Whereas if you go into hospital, it costs a lot more money. Social services getting involved costs more money. Foster caring, more money. And when you compare the costs and everything like that, Asha is a cheaper option. And we need to keep that in mind. We are a charity and we're trying desperately to keep going. And we've got the concerns of it closing this building down, and we're trying to find a suitable option. And at the moment we're struggling to find another building, but hopefully we will find one. We will keep going, even if we have to do it in somebody's house, we'll still keep going, because all the women here are fighters, because we've seen the worst end of it, and we will keep fighting so we don't go back there.